Hi, it's Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. We are continuing today with decorating our 3 journals that we've been working on, I feel like, forever and ever and ever. But, you know, this is typical for me. It takes me, I'd say, normally about 2 months to complete a journal. I work slow, and that's about that's about normal. So for me, this is really has moved along quicker than I usually do a journal, even though the filming makes it slower than usual. But we're getting there. If you're really bored with these videos, that's fine. I understand. Just flip to the final flip through and giveaway video if that's what you want to do. Very soon we're getting back to the haul videos. In fact, things are starting to open up, and I went out this week to some thrift stores and some estate sales, and I did get some stuff, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to do those videos. But I need to let that stash build up just a little bit before I do a video. So in the meantime, I'm going to try to get these things finished and get done with this little series on these journals, I guess. It's fun, but now I'm at the point where, okay, I'm ready to be done with them. And I think I've said this in the last video. This might be the last video before the final flip through, because I know that I'm not getting the viewers, and that's fine. But I really don't want to drive people away. So we're just going to do this last one probably, and then the next one will be the flip through, and that'll be it. And then we can get back to haul videos, I hope. Okay, so what I'm working on today, I'm going to decorate some guest checks. And if we get to it, I think I have one flip through, not a flip through, a fabric flip that I have sitting here to do. And I don't know what else I've got. I think from there, it's a matter of filling up the pockets and stuff. So I need to make some tags and journaling cards, and we'll see if we get to that. So I already started on this one guest check, and this is what I have so far. I just have to glue this together, and I believe I was going to put this along the bottom of it like that. So this one was fairly, well, I wouldn't say simple, because it took me a while to gather up these supplies and figure out what I was doing, and that's probably the kind of stuff that you really don't care to see on the video. But I'll tell you where I got some of this stuff. This thing here, am I in frame? I don't even know. Am I too low? This little thingy and this flower, very cute flower, came from a pack of die cuts. They're Bow Bunny Noteworthy, and it's got all these cute pink and green. There's some journaling cards, and there's die cuts and different things in there. So that's where those came from. And then this, which is very cute, came off of this piece of scrapbook paper that came out of this packet. And this is an odd size. It says A4 format. Now, I've never been able to figure out what the heck A4 and AB, I don't know the numbers and letters, what those are. I know there's specific sizes, but I have no idea what the sizes are. These papers measure 8.5 by 11.5. And this is like a kit, and it has cut out tags and journaling cards and paper and a variety of different things in it. I bought it a while back and just haven't used it yet. It is made by Ciao Bella. It's really pretty. So I broke into that And I found this, and that's what I'm using. And then this is just a piece of music paper. So we will put this one together and see what I have to work on the next one. I don't know if I don't think I picked out anything to go on the other two guest checks. So hopefully I don't spend a lot of time scrambling around trying to find things. I would like to just move along and get these done so that I want things back to normal. You know, not just with life, but here on my channel too, with my crafting. I mean, normally I would be sitting here making journals. That's not like, this is not abnormal, but I don't usually film it all because, well, it's really not that entertaining. I'm just trying to keep some content up there until I can get back to my haul videos, because I don't want people to go away. And they're not. I appreciate all of you that come on here and watch my videos and comment and stuff. I really, really do, because if you didn't respond to me, if I didn't get any viewers and no comments and stuff, I just wouldn't bother putting anything up, because what's the point? What's fun for me is the haul videos. So, but I know if you don't put something up for a long time on your channel, people just don't watch. I have people that I used to watch that I really loved their stuff, and then they kind of stopped putting things up. I don't mean necessarily during this quarantine, just, you know, at whenever time, for whatever their personal reasons for not putting stuff up was. And then after a while, if you don't see their videos like on a regular basis, and I don't mean every single day, but just regularly, then you tend to just kind of forget about them. So I don't want people to completely forget. I'm still here. May not be as entertaining, but I'm still here. And let me see. The thrift stores. Not all of them are open. There's a couple that are still closed, but some of them are open. And there's one particular one. They actually have 3 stores in 3 different towns in my area. And they are usually, I hate to say it, but they're usually quite dirty. They are. Their buildings, they're in old buildings. The buildings are dirty. They smell bad. I don't think they really clean their stuff before they put them on the shelves. One of them had a craft room. Just a little room where they had all their craft stuff, which was really cool that they had that. But it was a mess. It was constantly a mess. And the room is like where the bathrooms are. And oh my God, sometimes it would smell so bad in there. One time it smelled so bad, I couldn't stay there looking at stuff. And I went and I told them that it smelled really bad, and that I wish that they would move the craft stuff away from the bathrooms. And it was just nasty. And then the next time I went in, they put in air fresheners that smelled just as bad as when they didn't have any air fresheners. It was just horrible. So anyway, during the quarantine time, while they were closed, they cleaned. They cleaned and they rearranged. They cleared out that whole craft section, and all the shelving and stuff that they were using. They cleared it all out. They organized they got rid of the junk, and they organized the craft stuff that they did have. Oh my gosh, it was so much nicer. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I mean, it was just so much better. So that was really nice. It was like going into a whole new store. And of course they had restocked because they cleared out all the old stuff. And the way that their buildings are and the way they're set up, people were still donating. I don't know if they were just kind of throwing it there or if there was somebody actually there manning it. But it was nice. So I got a few things. Not tons and tons of stuff because there's so much I have that I just don't need anymore. But I did pick up a few things. So that was fun. And all three of their stores had been cleaned up. And one of them, though, their shelves were like they totally cleared their shelves out. And now they were practically empty of stuff, which was a little bit disappointing. But hopefully during like this next week, maybe they'll restock. And it could be that because they were newly opened, people had flocked there and bought everything that they had just put out. I don't know. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun going to the stores and seeing that they had rearranged and cleaned and restocked. It was nice. Okay, so my guest checks, I had planned to put on these pages with this little side tuck right there, like that. And I love these because there's journaling space on the back. Do I need, I feel like I might need a little bit of bling or something. Doesn't it seem like really flat? I mean, I have this, that gives it some texture. But I think I'm going to put on maybe some little dots. If I just put like 3 little dots up here, that would look cute. Let's just add just a little bit of something. The bright ones, I think. I'm putting them on this side so they're not all lumpy going into the pocket. And in case you didn't see, this is my container of enamel dots and things. I have them in all different colors and sizes and shapes. I use a ton of these in my scrapbooking, and so a few of these, if you can see those. So I use a lot of these. That's better. That just added that little bit of something. Okay. So that one goes in there. And the blue one, did I put the guest check in here? Oh, I already did the blue. Oh, I already did it. I wonder if I did the green one too. Okay, so here's the blue one that I did. This is napkin. Very pretty napkin that I had. Here's a little piece of it. Isn't that pretty? I think that's a gorgeous napkin. So I used a piece of the napkin, butterfly, a little piece of trim here and here, and a little fabric tab. And that one goes in there. And the green one, see, it's been probably 4 or 5 days since I've actually worked in my room because everything is, like I said, starting to open up. So we were going to the thrift stores and the estate sales and stuff. So I wasn't coming in here as much. And so now I've forgotten what I've done and what I haven't done. I wonder if I did this one too. No. Okay, so we have to do the green one. And this is what we're going to do for the fabric flip. And I think that was all that I have, like, planned. Okay, so this is the green one. And I'm thinking I might use this orange flower on the green one because it's got this nice green down here. Or I could do this red one. Well, let me see what else I have. The red one goes better with the pink. What else am I going to put on here, though? Oh, I like this paper. If I put some of this, like just a little strip of this paper on, right? The red one will go with it, because if I get this red on here, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I can use it right here. I just want a little strip. I don't want that on there. Okay, and I think I'll put some book paper behind it. Put some right in here. If not, I have some not too far away. I don't want to use that. Wait, oh, here it is. Good old Reader's Digest books. I don't know how much I want here. They're all, you know, I'm making them all kind of similar because, you know, it makes it easier once you have like a formula down, if you make them kind of similar. All right, so if I do this, well, I hate to lose this whole piece of the napkin. But the orange doesn't go with this. All right, Mary, just do it. You have other napkins. I don't have others like this, but I have other napkins. So I don't know what I would be saving it for. That's a hard thing to do, is to use something that you really, really like, and you're trying to save it for something, I don't know, special. What do you deem special enough for those things that you really like? You know what I mean? What would be worthy of it? I don't know. What do you think? I'm not loving it. You know why? Because this green doesn't go with that green. Did I just tear that up for no reason? I'm not loving the orange, though. All right. Well, I like the idea of a napkin. So let me see what other napkins I have. I think I want something, you know what? I don't even know if this green goes really. Not really the right, it's more of a seafoam. Maybe that's what's going to throw me off. Maybe you don't like that green paper. That's kind of bad because I just tore up that good piece of paper for it. I have other napkins right here. Alright, wait a minute. I had pulled out these napkins already. What did I pull these out for? I don't know, but look at that. That's pretty gorgeous. These don't go with this one, but this one does. Oh, and I have lots of designs on this. Look at this one. There's 6 of these. 6 designs. This is really pretty. Okay. I have a piece of tape here that I used the last time. I had just stuck it on the side of my thing here. Okay, so was I in frame? I guess so. Those of you new to using napkins, you know, they come in usually 3-ply, sometimes 2-ply, and you have to tear off to separate the plies, the layers of the napkins, so that you're only using the very thin first layer. And the way that I got that started is I just used a piece of tape and kind of tore it. And using the tape, it'll only tear that one, hopefully, that one layer. And I save the layers because I use them to as clean up and, you know, wiping my glue and stuff. Okay, so then you have your napkin that you're going to use. And you can just tear it. This one's very, very thin. It's very thin and it's soft. I got some napkins in a napkin swap. That might be where this one came from. I don't know. I only have one of these, I think, so obviously that's where it came from. Some kind of a swap, anyway. And so when I only have one of something, I'm very careful about how I use it. But this one, could do it like that. This one, I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind. Is it going to work like that? I think it will. And I save like every little bit that I tear off. Well, maybe not every little bit, but like I'm going to save this because I can use that on a tag or something. And just looking to see how far up this is going to go. Let's do about here. I think that'll look good. We're going to try it anyway. I don't know. I had thoughts in my head that I was going to say. And then I get concentrating on working and I forget what I was going to say. Sorry. This book paper, look how nicely that inks up. Oh my goodness. That takes the ink so well. This is pages from an old Reader's Digest book that I had gutted and used the cover. One Reader's Digest book goes a long, long ways. Let me tell you. If you use the cover and then you use the pages, it goes a long way. There's somebody, is it Gail? I think it's Gail Agostinelli. I think that's how you say your name. I think it's Gail. She uses her Reader's Digest book as her glue, where she does her gluing. Like I do it on here and she does it on a Reader's Digest book. And then when the paper gets too sticky, she tears it out and she folds it in half and she uses it for something. I forget what she uses it for. I'm sure she has said in one of her videos along the way what she uses it for, but I forget. I think because it's at that point it's doubled up, she uses it like for pockets and stuff. So yeah, Reader's Digest books can last a long time and be used for a lot of different things. I like to kind of keep the words guest check as visible as I can, just so that somebody looking at it can immediately know, oh look, that's a guest check. That's a really cool idea. Of course, you know, all of us in the junk journaling world who've been doing this for at least a couple of months has seen the idea of guest checks and how they're used and stuff. So it's like not that cool of a thing. But like if I were to give this to somebody who doesn't junk journal, you know, they would look at that and say, oh, isn't that cool? That's a guest check. And maybe they'll realize that this is a napkin on the guest check. You know what? I think this might be too much. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the butterfly off. I might put it back as a separate piece. But for now, I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to also take off this lower flower here. Yeah. I just think it was overwhelming, the thing. So yeah, I might put another butterfly of a different, like a paper butterfly, different texture. I'm not crazy about this either. Okay. That is pretty. All right. So I have to start here. Again, if you're new to the napkin thing, I am putting mine down with a glue stick. You can also use something like Mod Podge to put it down. I'm not using Mod Podge on here because the Mod Podge will like wrinkle it more and give it more texture, which sometimes I like. I like to do that on envelopes that I'm mailing out. When I'm doing it, putting napkins on tags and stuff, I tend to use a glue stick just to make it, it makes it a flatter texture. If that makes, yes, it makes perfect sense. I'm trying not to use the same expression over and over and over again. Okay. I think that looks pretty. It needs something else though. Not done yet. I do think it needs something up here. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to ink the guest check itself. And I'm going to do that before I put too much more on it. I love doing the guest checks. I haven't had too many of them to be able to use them and do them. So when I get them, I really enjoy playing with them. I think they make great journaling cards. Okay, that's really pretty. I think that I want to put, I think I will put a butterfly up here. Now I have, of course, paper butterflies like this one. Kind of like that. I think I might put that one up there. That certainly adds texture. Okay, so I have that up there. And I think I'll put some trim down here. I have this light pink. Or I have this green. I think I was going to use this green on the, I can use it in both, I guess. Which one do you like better? The green. The pink doesn't show up as well. But I'm not sure if green is the one I really want. Let me see what else I have handy right here. I have this one. No, that's too much. That's too much. I have this off-white one. That one's not bad. Keeps it all subtle. If I put a piece down there, should I put a piece up here too? No. Or should I just put it going down here? That would be a little different. If I put it like that. I feel like it needs something here though. But what would I put there? If I have the butterfly here and the lace here. I could put the lace here. And I could put maybe like 3 little buttons here. I have, maybe I'll do that. I think I'll do that. Do the button thing. Okay. So in addition to the thrift stores that we went to two, was it 2 or 3? 3, I think, estate sales. One of them was kind of a bust. A lot of times they're a bust and there's not much there. I'm trying to think of what I got at the estate sales. Not a whole lot. Most of the stuff that I got for junk journaling was at the thrift stores. I don't know what I did get. Oh, I know what I got. You'll have to see it in the haul. I got this set of books. They are Time Life books. And each book, there's 7 of them. Each book is from a different year. And it goes from, not from a different year, but from a different decade. Each book spans 10 years, and it starts with 1900 to 1910. And then it goes 1910 to 1920, 1920 to 30, all the way up to 60 to 70. And it's pictures and articles and stuff from each of those years. It was so cool. And the covers of the books, oh, just wait until you see. They're fantastic. I was so excited when I saw them. I hope that's going to stay there. I feel like I need to put just a drop of glue under here. I don't want to glue the wings down. I want the wings to be loose. So yeah, these books, I'm so excited about them. I can't wait to go through them and cut things out and use things and to show you guys, because they were probably the best find of the week. Buttons. I was going to put some buttons on here. But I feel like there's still a spot here that, I don't know. I hate to put like another butterfly or something, because I don't think that's going to, I don't know how well that's going to go. I have this one. Does that go? Like with that? I don't know. That one's not too bad. No, I don't like that one. Nope. So far that one, but I don't know if I'm still crazy about that. I don't know. Yes or no? Yay or nay? Yeah, I'm going to put it on there. I think it's okay. So I'm actually filming this on Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day. I know you won't see this for another week. That's about my time span between filming and posting, is about a week. Just because that's how long it takes me. I'm not one of those film it this morning, get it up this afternoon. People, I just don't have the time. So happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a wonderful day. And I know we're having a hard time with the social distancing stuff. I'm not seeing my kids today. I'm not seeing my mother today. So that makes it a little bit hard, but you know, I know it's not necessarily because we don't want to get together. It's just because it's the way it is. So, and you know, here in my area, it's pretty much done. It's everybody's out doing things, going places. The stores are open, the restaurants are open. They're not at full capacity yet, but they are getting there. Tomorrow they're allowing the hair places to open, and I think the gyms too, maybe. All right, so what do you think about that one? It's not, I don't love it as much as the other ones, but I do like it. It's nice. All right, next we're going to move right into the fabric flip because I don't want the video to drag out. So I already have it planned out what I'm doing. I just have to do it. So this goes in here, and I think it looks nice on the page. Okay, so my fabric flip is going to go right here. So I need to measure to see. I want it to be about a little less than 4 inches, maybe 3 3/4 inches by, yeah, about 7 or so. This is the fabric I picked out. I thought it went well with the book. And let's see. I'm trying to maneuver my arm around with my the thing holding the camera. It's by about, I said less than 4, right? Okay. I really like this fabric. It's very antique-y looking. I'm going to use it on the spine of a book sometime. I think I already did one time. Or it would make a good cover too. That would make a nice cover. Yep. Okay. Now, this is one of the things that if I had thought ahead and planned ahead, I should have sewn it in to the journal, but I didn't. So I'm just gluing it, which is perfectly fine too. Either way works and looks good. If you like to sew in your journals, this is something that you can do before you sew your signatures into your cover, because obviously once they're sewn in there, you can't do it. So I just glue my fabric on. I'm going to use this trim here, I believe was the one I picked. And I think what I'm going to do is crisscross, do them just slightly off, because if I do it straight across like this, and then I do this one straight across, this covers up the whole pattern of this lace, and I don't want to cover it all up. I want to see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, and then I can see some of the lace underneath. And again, that would probably look a little bit better if it were sewn in, but it's all right. I do not mind it being glued in at all. And it goes just like that. Blot it a little bit. I'm thinking, I wonder if I want to add a couple of little buttons up there. Just maybe a few little ones, just to add a little bit of something. I think I will. One second. Get this trim wound up here. I don't know why I had to do that, but I just felt the need to. Okay. Yeah, I think it needs some buttons. Let me grab my buttons real quick here. That's another thing I found at thrift store yesterday. Some more buttons. It's just a little bag of them. Nothing too fancy. Kind of like that. I don't know. Let's see. I get too picky with my buttons. I can't help it. No, that's too modern looking. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. It kind of goes with the orangey background. Not orange, but the aged background. I almost kind of like it. But then what else would I put on there with it? Because I think I only have one of those. Nah. This becomes my problem when I'm trying to pick something out. Look at that. Put a little thread in it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I love buying a bag or a box or a jar of buttons. I just love to go through them. I love here I go. I can't talk and do something at the same time. Isn't that bad? Yeah, I love picking through buttons, and I love trying to find, I'm looking for like a string here. I got one. I love trying to find treasures in a button box, and it's a fun thing to do. I'm just going to use one strand of that little string there. Oop. All right, come on, you. Sorry, once again, you have to watch me fiddle with trying to put thread through a buttonhole. Really shouldn't be that hard. But my fingers I have fat fingers, so they don't work well. There we go. Sorry about that. You know, I don't know why I bother. I don't know if anybody would even notice that the buttons have threads in them. I notice. I think it just adds something to the button when it's got some thread in it. I'm gonna do this. Use the 2-ply on this one, just because it's got bigger holes. And I'm glad it has bigger holes, because I can thread the thread easier. Boy, I feel like I'm really fumbling here. Only because I'm on camera. That's all. Just because I'm on camera. There we go. I did manage also to get to Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I picked up some more of these things because I'm running low. I'm not really running low. I have all this, but I don't like to run out of my supplies. You know how that is. There. I think that's cute. Okay. I'm going to show you the other 2 fabric flips that I did, because I did them off camera to save some time to get some things done. That's the green one. This is the blue one in here somewhere. There's the blue one. Got this pretty fabric and some rickrack and some trim. And the pink one. Did I cut that for a reason? I don't know. And the pink one is Did I do the pink one? I'm pretty sure I did. Did I not? Quick flip through. I did. I knew I did. There's the pink one. You know what? I think I might add some buttons on the pink one too. I think that needs buttons, don't you? Let me see. I have some pink buttons here. If none of these work, I've got more. I love these buttons. I had some blue and some pink. They have that embossing around the edge of them, and they kind of have a little tiny bit of a shimmer to them. I'm pretty sure that I've shown you those before. But it feels a little big for this. That has no decoration on it. Now that's cute. All right, and maybe a green one. These have shanks. These are, I think they're plastic, but they've got a, look at all the glue on my fingers. Sorry about that. No, I might not use that pink one either. All right, let me see what else I've got. I like this one, but it's really, really thick. I think it's too thick. Not the right green. Not the right green. Like that. If I go do it like that. Not crazy about the pink one now that I'm looking at it. It's almost too bright, I think. That's too red. Oh, come on. Do not make me pull out another thing of buttons. I've got to have a pink one in here somewhere. That one's not bad. They're very modern looking. They're not very antique-y looking, but that's okay because this page, while this is kind of retro-y, they're brighter. They're not, you know, there's no inking on this page. There's no, I think they would work. I'm going to make them work. I kind of like it. All right. And I think that I have right here, I have some pink thread. Yeah, I love my buttons. I know I've mentioned before about my mother being a button collector. You should see her buttons. Oh my goodness. She has so many buttons. And she has them like but they're all categorized and they're on cards and they're labeled with what kind of button they are. And she does a lot of research about the buttons, and she's done little like talks at her park for little different groups of people about buttons, and has displayed them. And she's in a button club, and she's won prizes for her button displays. And I mean, she's like, yeah, all into it. There we go. How cute. Excuse me, I still have a bit of a lingering cough. Every once in a while. Not like a sickly cough, just like a tickle kind of thing. I make sure that I suppress it if I'm out, because people get freaked out. If somebody coughs or sneezes, they get freaked out. I have to tell you this story. I went to Hobby Lobby the other day. The stores had just opened up, like that day or the day before. It was Monday or Tuesday. And most people were wearing masks. I will admit that I was not. I do not. I don't see the point of it, really, because I'm not going to get into my opinion about the virus. But anyway, I think we need to just all use some common sense about the whole thing. There is a virus out there. People can get it, especially vulnerable. Although, if you're vulnerable and you're worried about it, then you should stay home, in my opinion. But given that we cannot stay home forever and ever and ever, we need to get out. We need to live our lives and stuff. I have no problem with people going out. However, if you're sick, stay home. If you're coughing, sneezing, stay home. So I go to Hobby Lobby, and there was this woman there, and she had, I'm guessing it was, I don't know, her son, maybe, a young man with her who was developmentally disabled, and he was probably either an older teen or a young man. I don't know. But not a small child. And they were not wearing masks. And he was coughing and sneezing like crazy. Now, being that he had some issues, it's very possible that that's like normal for him, that it's just kind of a physical thing that he does, that he's, not sick, that he does it all the time. It's not a big deal. But other people don't know that, if that's the case. And you're out in public during a pandemic, and he's sneezing and coughing and not wearing a face mask. Oh my goodness. And and he was touching everything, and it's like, please, why? You didn't have to go to Hobby Lobby. I know you want to get out just like everybody else does, but have your son or whoever he is wear a face mask. It was just, it was discouraging to be out the first day out and be happy to be out, and then you run across that. And I felt like I have to get away from this situation. So it kind of put a damper on the trip to Hobby Lobby, but it's all good. It's fine. I like that. I like those colors. I think they're perfect. Okay. That is, I think that's it for today, because I don't have anything else planned. I myself am probably, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do any more videos until the flip through, because to be honest with you, and probably none of you are still watching. Again, if you're still watching, leave me a comment below and tell me you're still watching. It's a lot of pressure and a lot of stress to do these videos. And when I get to that point where I feel like it's a chore and not enjoyable, then I have to stop. So before it gets to that point, because it's not that at that point I'm enjoying it, but before it gets to that point, I'm going to stop doing the videos. I'm going to finish up the journals in my own time, at my leisure. And when I'm done, I'll do the flip through and I will do a giveaway. When that'll be, I don't know. It'll be at some point. Watch for it. That's all I can tell you. And we're going to get back to the haul videos very, very soon, because I have some stuff. I'm going to gather up a little bit more, and then we'll do a haul video. So until then, happy crafting, and we will see you later. And let me know which one you would pick if you were to win, pink, blue, or green. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye bye.